All right. Thank you, Melinda. Recording the meeting. Let's get into today's meditation. We are going to continue on the sacral chakra, but we did some somatic movements which felt really good. And like I said, I just go where they tell me to go and I lead very intuitively. Sometimes it's planned and written out, and I do have a plan, but a lot of times I speak. I let the Holy Spirit lead the meditations. So there was some somatic movement, moving the hips on Monday, and that felt really good, really, really good. So today I was encouraged to let's tap a little bit. But before we do that, I do want to encourage because it felt so good and we did it again on Wednesday. Let's take a little stretch. Stretch your body out, wake it up. It's 6 a.m. Or maybe it's 11, or maybe it's 12, or maybe it's 4 a.m. Rebecca's in Texas. I got people on here at 4 a.m. It is the butt crack of dawn. That sun has not even begun to rise in Texas. Starting to peek its head out over here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So let's stretch it out. And stretching to Ohio, where Jeannie is, all the way up to Canada, where Melinda Lane is, across the ocean, where Chris is in Ireland. We are international, baby. Tarati in New Zealand. Okay, good. Now take that deep inhale through your nose. Activate your energy, your chi, and exhale deeply and slowly out the mouth as you push that energy down out the base of your spine through all the layers of Mother Earth till you reach her fiery core and inhale that energy. Exhale when you're ready after you have filled yourself. Take another deep inhale. Exhale. Mm. On your next inhale, feel that energy going out the top of your crown through the clouds, the stars, the galaxies, the dimensions, the portals, the timelines, the Akashic records, all the way till you reach the spiritual world. Peek up. Is anyone there? And exhale, coming back down, pulling that energy down from Father Sky. Feel that connection now. Feel your feet grounded into the earth, your back being supported, your bum being held. Feel that light as it enters through your crown, down through your body, filling you up with that divine light, the infinite knowledge, the possibilities of today. Feel it move all the way down out through your toes. Today is going to be an amazing day because we are going to make that choice. Nothing anyone does or says is going to rock us because we are not going to claim anybody else's shit today. If anyone tries to hand you a shit sandwich, a bag of shit, a morsel of shit, give it back to them. Tell them no, thank you. I don't want your shit sandwich. I don't want this morsel of shit. I don't want any of it. I'm going to make a choice. I'm not going to exchange energy with it. I'm not going to look at it. As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to tell you I don't want it. I'm just going to turn my head and walk away. That is enough. We are no longer exchanging energy with anything that does not serve us. I'm not going to tell you anymore. I don't like that. I am not going to express this is my boundary. I'm not going to say, I don't like when you do that. That's energy. That's time. That's thought that I had to put into the sentence that I was going to say to you. We're not doing that. Tell them they can keep their shit. We got better things to think about, like something to laugh about, something to bring a smile to our faces, something that's going to actually make us feel good. We are no longer triggered. Because why? That's time. That's energy. We give that to the person, to the thing, to the place, whatever it is that is triggering us. Our sacral chakra holds our fire, our motivation, our creativity. What are we creating? What are we creating? No one is doing anything to us. We're allowing it. What are we creating? Take your hands, start tapping the top of your head. Gently. Just tapping. We're moving out energy that doesn't belong here. Thoughts that haven't served us. They don't like you. You're not good enough. That's meant for them. You're never gonna make it. Bullshit. Tap it out. Your higher power is here. Your higher self is here. Your ancestors are here. They want me to tell you and remind you you're kicking ass. Keep going, ninja. You got this. Tap out all of those old mindsets that no longer serve you. Now take one hand and start tapping your third eye. Which hand did you choose? Did you choose the masculine side on the right or the feminine side on the left? Keep tapping that third eye. Perhaps you want to even go counterclockwise in a circular motion, removing all the mindsets and things that do not serve us. And then continue to tap. Remove and tap. Clearing out stagnant energy. Not listening to ourselves and listening to our others. Reminding ourselves that we are intuitive. Your guides and your ancestors wanted me to remind you that yes, you are intuitive. Yes, you did hear that. No, that was not a coincidence. Pay attention. Listen. We are all psychic. We are all telepathic. We are all highly intelligent beings. Move down to the throat. Did you switch hands? Did you stay? Tap it out. All those lies you've been telling yourself, all the lies that you believed, all the things that you have said to other people, all the things that you have said to yourself that did not serve you or anyone else. Tap it out. Remove it. Tap it out. Remove it, tap it out. Take a deep inhale, exhale. Just release the energy from the top half. Now go to your center. Perhaps you go back to both hands. One hand. Pay attention. Journal about it. Go deeper when we get out of this meditation, or go there now. Do you feel that in your heart? Oh, I can feel that. Tap it out. Tap out that stagnant energy. All those feelings that don't serve us. Let's remove that. Let's make space right now for all this love that's about to come our way. I can feel that. Feels good. Each tap, just feel that love coming in and bouncing right back out. Let's go down to that solar plexus. Oh, that happiness, that joy, your birthright. What do you want? That heart is so close to that solar plexus for a reason. What do you want? Tap out that stagnant energy. Tap out that programming that tells you what you should be. Pull in that frequency of what do you want to be? What does your heart say? What do you desire? With no harm done to others. Go after it, sunshine. Remove anything that needs to be removed. Keep tapping. Keep tapping. Now let's go down to that sacral, that lower belly. I know I have lots of stagnant energy sitting here. Intuitively listen to what your guides, your higher self is telling you to do. I am here merely sharing this space with you. If you feel compelled to go counterclockwise, rubbing out that energy, do so. If you don't. Keep tapping. Now let's go to that root chakra. The base, the beginning, the journey, the human part of us. You are safe. You are held. Trust and thrive. Tap. Remove. Good job, guys. Now, let's simply sweep, starting at the top of our heads with our hands. You can look to see what I'm doing, or you can just go ahead and intuitively listen and just wipe off all of the energy from yesterday, from last year, from whenever. Going down your body, sweeping it off, sweeping it off, sweeping it off, sweeping. Now take your hands at the top of your head. Don't touch. Put a bubble over you. A bubble of protection just moving down, 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 down. Feel it. Feel it covering you. This is your bubble. Do you see it? Literally see that bubble, and it's not around you. It's literally like a film that's the shape of your body. That bubble of protection is almost like a seal. This is a healthy boundary. It is literally glue, not glue, it's rubber. Because anything that anyone says or does is going to bounce right off of you and stick to them. You are rubber. They are glue. This is your protection. This is your protective boundary. You get to choose. Do not give away your thoughts, your words, your time, your energy to things that no longer serve you. We're busy this year. We're aligning. We got shit to do, dreams to make, things to accomplish, abundance to call in. We don't have time for that bullshit. Feel it, know it, hold on to it. Let's take a collective inhale here together. And then exhale. All right. And when you are ready, open your eyes. Oh, and I didn't think we'd have time for an intuition test, which is why I was like, but I got one. You guys see it? No. Okay. There's something in my hand. Need to boot. Hold on. Go ahead and close your eyes or look at my hand. Don't guess. What are you feeling? Could be a word, could be a song, could be a color, feeling. Don't guess. All right. And I did not send it telepathically. So let's see. Usually I say what it is in my head, but I did not. Black, creator. Oh my God. I read creator because it says Marianne followed the live, and then the next sentence was creator, but it looked like she was commenting creator. And I'm like, that's an interesting guess. I gotta remember it's 6:30 in the morning and my family is fucking sleeping. I heard paper, then paper clip, round brown ball, aquamarine. I know Marianne, right? Listen, Marianne, welcome, 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 Marianne. You'll understand. That's just me. Okay, round. Okay, pen or eraser. Okay, guys, it was a wooden pendulum, but it is round, right? It is a cylinder, it round brown ball, and also Jill, paper. This is wooden. That's why I was like, okay, yes. And this is why I like people to put in before I put anything, pen or eraser. This is small, small, like an eraser, right? When you heard paper, wood, okay, paper. Trust the first thing you see, right? Paper. Okay, so it could be paper. Maybe it has something to do with wood. Have you ever been? It is black string. Rebecca, thank you. Rebecca saw black. It is black string. Do you see? Yes, this is an intuition test because we meditate, which opens up our crown, and then we exercise our third eye. This is an exercise. We're working out right now. We're literally working out. We have other muscles than just the ones in our body. We got chakras. We got chakras that we got to work out, right? We're literally exercising. We open up the meditation. That's like running on the treadmill for 15, 20 minutes for your crown. Except actually, no, it's more like a sauna. Still working out, right? Then the third eye. This is like the strength training. This is the strength training. Yes, you have been getting better, right, Rebecca? I'm like, good. And there's like, I don't want to say good or bad, right? But yes, wooden is a wooden pendulum and it had the black string. But the reason I like these things because this is how you if you've ever gotten a reading and if you've ever been on a live with a medium or a psychic, right? They're like, if I say I'm seeing a silver spoon, would you know what that means? They're saying that their property was like whatever. Would you know what that means? Do you know what I'm saying? Because we see puzzle pieces. And then the ones that are like, there are times, and I've said it, where I know for sure that what I'm like, I don't have to guess, where I'm like, that was the example I was giving with the medium. Like, there's times where I'm giving readings and I'm like, they're showing me the color. Like, there was one reading I did, and this lady had five siblings. I was doing a mediumship reading with her dad, and she was like, does he have anything to say to my siblings? And I was like, okay. So I sat there and I was like, and I just asked him, I go, sir, starting with the oldest child, and we'll go down, is there anything you have to say? And he was showing me blue, and it was wild. He gave me a color for each of the siblings. He was like, my oldest son is blue. He needs to talk about his emotions. He cannot hold it in. The next son was green. His heart, he had such a big heart. He was such a giver, but he needed to start giving to himself. The next daughter was red. She's a little bitchy. She needed to work on her fucking attitude, her root chakra, how she was talking to people. So when I get things like that, I don't doubt it. I know 100% sure what I'm seeing, why I'm seeing it, but why? Because I've been doing this for 6 years, over 6 years now, meditating, listening. So again, when I do the intuition test, I don't get it spot on, but do I think that that makes me that my thing is blocked? No. Oh, that's funny. She was holding up a wooden pendulum, but I was seeing a red cockatiel. Hmm. What does a red cockatiel mean spiritually? It means to get your shit together. Oh, that tracks, right? And then that's how you learn and you build and you do that, right? Candace, you're gonna be my first reading. I'm here, right? Anybody want to talk about the meditation? Did anything come up? Does anybody can I hold space? Can we hold space for anyone? Like you guys held space for me yes on Wednesday? Anything?
I've got a question,
Yeah.
and it's about, this whole perception of mine that, I'm not like whatever, you know. And what I'm
But you
wondering
are
is,
whatever. You keep saying that, Melinda.
well, I didn't want to use the word, so I went with whatever this time, thinking that would get me off the hook, right?
Yeah.
But what I'm wondering is, we all have this, I believe, propensity to judge others. And so I'm thinking that it feels blocked to me because of how I would twist and manipulate the information.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. But see, but Melinda, you know you're getting the information. So now this year, and we've been talking about it over and over and over again, this year is about slowing it down, right? So each day when you have the thought, intentionally be like, okay, I'm not going to manipulate this. I'm going to sit with it because you're aware of the fact that you manipulate the information. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Step one, I'm an alcoholic. Step one, I'm a psychic, but I manipulate the things because I do it out of fear, or I do it for protection, or I do it for
Right.
whatever. Do you know what I mean? So now that you're
Hmm.
aware of it, now literally unmanipulated, if that makes sense. Does that make
It
sense?
does. I don't know how to do it, but I'll have
Because
fun
that's why I said slowing it
exploring.
down. So literally today, be very conscious of when you have a thought come in. Oh, stop right there, right there. Do you know what I mean? Because
Hmm.
when I started growing, that's what I would do. When my ears would ring, instead of brushing it off, I would stop. Oh, Rebecca's saying hello, Melinda, on TikTok, and then Yaya was saying when we were brushing off our shoulders, Jay-Z started playing in her head. That is fucking hilarious. Hello, Sammy. Um, shit, what was I saying before that? I'm going to tell you Rebecca
To
was saying.
stop, to
Oh,
stop.
to stop, because that's the thing too, like with my anger, and that's why I was upset on Wednesday and the tears and the release. It was because in that moment when I hear my ears ring, right? I'd be like, "Oh, that's cool." Now when my ears ring, I sit. Is it the right side or the left side? Okay, what are you trying to tell me? What's coming in? When you see a crow, fly across your way, stop. What was that? What is a crow? What does a crow mean? Okay. When you see a blue feather on the floor, instead of being like, "Oh, I found a feather." What does a blue feather mean? Right? Start start digging and asking yourself so that you understand, so that when it comes through now, instead of you manipulating, you understand right away. Oh, that's what this means. Oh, that's what this means. Do you know what I mean? When you see a number right away, or you anything like that, that's what I'm saying. Like now, instead of having a thought and you consciously manipulating it, be very conscious all day today of anything that comes in. And then I don't want to say manipulate, but tap in, right?
Right.
So instead of, okay, I have this thought, I know it's an intuitive thought, and I'm going to convince myself that it's not real. Oh, I just saw something, heard something. Okay, let me figure out what it means. Instead of you saying, I know what it means, let me ask. Let me go see so that you can validate what you're feeling. I knew it.
Okay.
I knew it. I knew that's what it meant. I knew that. Right? Because I doubted myself too. Did,
Right. Yeah.
did I did I really just hear that person's grandma tell me that she's going through a breakup? You know what I mean? Like when I started hearing things outside, you know, because I was telling myself, I can't be psychic. You got to be born with that. There's no way that I heard that. Oh my God, can I really read tarot cards like that person's reading tarot? I'll never forget when I started reading tarot cards. The girl that I was really tight with in rehab, she started reading tarot cards. She's the one that had that group that I ran on Facebook, and that went to shit. That group, the first group before it became Echoes of Light, you were there for all that. Do you remember that?
Mm,
It was called
no.
Idyllic House of Idyllic or something like that. But anyway,
Okay.
um, she was getting readings and saying things, and I kept saying, like, how is she seeing that? Why am I not seeing that? And I was comparing myself to her journey, and then I had to stop. And then what's crazy is now she's a born again Christian. Now she's on the
Mm,
internet like, I'm so sorry that I did readings for people. That was evil. I was possessed by
mm,
the devil.
mm,
I can't believe that I did that. I am so, and I'm like, what? Oh, but you know what? She's sober now. She kept relapsing. She kept relapsing. She kept relapsing. She kept relapsing. I'll never forget. She came to my store high as hell one time. And I was it was the craziest thing to be next to someone knowing that they just shot up and you were in rehab with them. And she was young. She was like 20. I'm in my
mm.
40s. I was like, I'm older than her mom. I was 3 years older than her mom, I think. Do you know what I mean? So everybody's journey is different. You never know. And as long as she stayed sober, thank you. I was like, great, stay sober. If you found Jesus, however you found him, great, fine. You know what I mean? But it was wild. So that's why, and this is why I do this at 6 a.m. Do you know what I mean? Rebecca, how she says she's getting better. It's about listening. Um, Jill said really quickly, she said, and did you really say ninja? I did say ninja. Did you have a ninja moment? Jean, Dean is going to need surgery. We're waiting for the surgeon to call if you can hold space. Absolutely. We're going to hold space for Jean and Dean today. Absolutely. And it's going to, and that surgery is going to be what he needs for relief. Do you know what I mean? Like my mom just having her back surgery, we're still recovering, we're still doing what we need to do. Do you know what I mean? And that's why I was also upset with my father because here she is trying to recover and he's over here doing what he's doing. And I should have done Reiki on her right away. Her heart needs some, so I'm going to be doing that today. But yeah, definitely going to hold space for you, Jean. And Melinda, today, watch 2026 because this is the 10 year, right? This is the year where it's really going to start clicking. So today, it's almost like they said, listen for the clicks. Like, you know how with dolphins, they're everything's sonar. They listen for the clicks. And that's how they like swim and find each other and move, right? So today, Melinda, that's what they're telling me. They were like, tell her to listen for the clicks. When you hear a click, stop. What is that? When you see a click, stop. What is that? Do you know what I mean? Try to
Hmm.
pull that in.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. And then let us know what happens. Text me. Text in the group, the messenger.
Okay.
And let us know. Do you know what I mean? So this way, that's your homework. So not only do
Okay.
you have to do it, but you have to do a book report for the messenger group with it.
Right. So there's a little bit of accountability, and they're all up there laughing too, I imagine.
Accountability. Yes.
Right.
Accountability.
Okay. Thank
Accountability.
you.
Yes. So let us know. Yeah. Yeah. Jean said, see all the signs and you open the door to more. Exactly. So
Hmm.
it's literally like, listening to
Mm-hmm.
those little things. So do that throughout the weekend and then send us messages and let us know.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna cut this off. I'm gonna go over here and do these readings. All right, I love you guys. Have a good weekend. I'll see you Monday.